Hello guys, good morning. Is it even good morning? It's good afternoon, all right? In Kenya, it's good afternoon. It's almost 1:36 p.m. We're almost taking our lunch. We took our tea almost at 9, and tea and chapati. Hey, ha, things happening out there. I'm like, hey, am I being left out? Currently I'm doing 3 videos on one YouTube channel. And of course, I'm focusing on my personal life. At the same time, the life of the people at Nyamohanse and others in Kenya, as well as political aspect, whether they're in Uganda, whether they're in America, South Africa, let me know. Let me know and react, okay? Because I don't want to react only to social matters. Our life is affected by both social and political aspects. And political aspects are the greatest effect of our life. At least social, we can play around with it, okay? But when it comes to political, guys, be careful. Political aspects really affect us big time. So guys, welcome to Nyabohanse, our other village, our virtual village that everybody who has watched travel vloggers has to talk about them. But before I talk about them, I feel like I should be bangering Bahati. I don't know whether I should put in this video or just spare it for another video, maybe tomorrow. But let me see. Maybe I start with what I had already planned. Then I see whether time will allow me to do more. But thank you guys for coming big time. You are really supporting me strongly. And I know very soon we'll be at 3,000 subscribers. I'm so happy for you. And I also pray that God enables you in your endeavors. I remember the time I used to actually wonder why my channel is not growing. But they always say God's time is the best, okay? So now this video was supposed to be done as early as 9. But sometimes when it can't allow, I just relax. I don't have to force situations. I realized that there were a lot of things to do, cleaning here and there. I was supposed to also check on how I can also line up lunch up to supper. Then also my baby was sick yesterday, so I'm still following up with medication. So I decided I'll only do this live stream when I'm ready. So don't worry. So KCSE proceeds, of course, in the next 30 minutes, my paper 2 English will be done, and I know students will pass because I can see the questions are not that tough, okay? Yeah, it is evident that the questions which are being set are not tough. Even the yesterday's paper, I had said that a speech might come or a report because there have been so many things that have been happening, especially exam cheating and what have you. And if somebody listened, maybe they would have benefited. I also did a prediction for paper 2 English. And I think for those of you who paid attention, you're not going to have any letdown whatsoever. But don't worry, life is beyond exams. It's about exams plus more. Kuna mtu anachezea kwa So, all right. I welcome you to my channel anytime you feel like, and I really appreciate you for always watching me and coming to support me. You are a big family, and I really appreciate. So, most times when I do videos this time, I don't get a lot of people watching, but sometimes a day is very short. And I have a novella that I'm trying to expand for somebody. I also have some proposals I'm writing for people. So why not? Let me just go ahead and do this because those who want to watch will automatically watch. And so I appreciate your presence. And my perspective is very different from another person's perspective. So if I don't actually do like another person, know that I am prissy. That's why I'm doing it in my version and somebody else does in their version. So I appreciate your presence. Thank you. Even if it's for 10 minutes, that is something, okay? I honor you because you've spared your moment to come and watch my videos. Okay, so thank you so much for coming to my channel and watching. I know people will be coming with time, and so feel free to subscribe, to share, and like my videos. Okay, now I just watched yesterday's videos and I didn't have time to do any reaction, and I was like, oh my god, the in-laws have actually made things real in the villa. Hey, hey. So sometimes if you want things to be done in our homes fully, we should make sure that our mothers and fathers are coming. So possibly things will move. Huh? It has been a long time when the villa was constructed and some things were not moving until the in-laws are finally coming, and therefore we are seeing things moving. I'm like, hey, at least congratulations. Congratulations. Keep up, boy. Is it boy even? All right, so um, I'm told Maro is going to celebrate his birthday. Of course, he had said he never celebrates birthdays, but something has changed on the way. You know, life is about transition, change. If you realize that change will help you, why not? So Marwa has decided for once to celebrate his birthday. And of course, for me, I normally say that I cannot miss to celebrate my birthday when I become wealthy. If I have money here to dash around, why not? But for Marwa, of course, he knows that is an opportunity to sit on a live stream and say, you can send anything. Why not? Team Marwa is a strong team, and they have always been waiting for that birthday. So now that it's approaching, prepare your pockets, prepare your banks, prepare everything, remedies and everything, so that we go send gifts to Nyabohanse. Oh my God. KCB is reminding me that I can save up to 500,000. Let me work so hard on YouTube so that I can possibly make that a reality. Okay, so let me check on what Marwa told us the other day. You know, I rushed through his video the other day and I didn't do much. But I just heard him saying, we've painted everything white. Now our place looks like, I don't know. Rosho gave a name there. I was like, oh, who is this that you're telling us? Yeah. So I'm surprised that Malaika again has a stone in the leg. I'm like, what happened? Is it because the trainer Max was actually making the horse run in the, in a place that is not very clear? I was also even surprised that the place where the horses were running had some gym. If you watched, Marwa said there was a gym in the field. And I was like, what is happening? What is happening? I thought when you have some animals that are very delicate, because he told us recently after the death of Rio that horses are the most delicate animals. And I'm like, if they're the most delicate, then why are you still letting these animals run around in a place that is not clear? Okay? Why? What is happening? Fekere, good morning, 5:45 a.m. Oh, so it's very early in the morning at, is it in America? So I'm looking at that again and I'm saying, okay, so Maro does not even take precaution. People make noise, he complains about it, but he does not take precaution because Rio just died the other day. Masita died, I think, last year. Was it last year? Okay, welcome to the channel, and thank you so much for coming here. May the good Lord bless you and your time, so that the time you actually spend here should be compensated also well in your own endeavors. So I appreciate. Actually, waking up at 5 to watch somebody is not easy. But I really appreciate, because when you sacrifice like that, I also have a leeway because I'm growing, and I really, yeah, so there were two horses that died in 1 year. I thought Masita died the other year. I don't know whether I was underestimating or something. So now Marwa has this Malaika. Malaika has some stone in the leg, and he's trying to hide it from the people because the uncle said it in Kiswahili and he didn't want to translate because he knows that people will be actually on his neck. And the other day he was telling us the horses are delicate. If the horses are delicate and I have money like Marwa, I would actually plant, there is this grass that is used a lot in Kenya during the practicals in biology. I would plant that kind of grass in my compound and make sure that before the horses begin to train, the road is clear. And again, I wonder why he has not even made a budget for the horseshoes. People have advised, even reactors have said, but Marwa does not have ears for the reactors. He does not have ears for the reactors because according to them and the entire family, reactors are haters. My goodness, some hater. I saw Davy Jr. saying some hater called them on their channel and was ready to help them. Let them stop. Let them shut up. I'm like, hey, if you begin calling everybody a hater, that was your fanatic. And finally, he decided to help Matiko. For whatever mixture and mayhem that is, I don't want to go into that for now. Fekera is saying horses eat dried hay. Yeah, they do, but I'm saying, the point I'm saying is this. Marwa has these horses running in the field that is not clear. So in the process, Malaika has a stone that is stuck in his leg. And I think it's because the kind of field that he has, that field is bare. It doesn't have grass. So the horses are now running around in the field, and also the field is not cleared. The workers are not clearing the field. Like, he cannot check to see how clear the field is. And again, he was there celebrating as the horses are running, as the trainer was telling the horse, run! And he could say, yeah, you see, Max can simply tell the horses to run and they run. He tells them to stop and stop, do more times. And so the horse kept running like twice or thrice. And finally, in today's video, he comes about and realizes that horse has a problem again. And he begins to say, to speak to the uncle in Kiswahili. So the uncle said, that horse, the small horse has is it the small horse even? Malaika has a stone in the leg. And I'm saying, of course, that we blame Marwa squarely on that, because if the horses are running around and he really finds fun in that and he wants to make videos on that, why can't he buy shoes for his horses so that as they are running around the field, it's clear? And or maybe he has good grass on the field so that there is a canopy, the grass that is very soft and suitable for the horses. But I just believe that he has to buy the shoes for the horses so that the horses don't have to run on such dangerous ground. Because for those who watch this video, running up, down in preparation for my in-laws, in that video, let me just show some part of it. I didn't want to play the entire, but I'll just play a little part of it before we go to the preparation that have been forced by in-laws. I'm like, at this rate, if we want our husbands to do things and finish the project that I've told over years, we have to call our parents to come, and so they'll be doing everything to please the world. Yeah? So the ideology that they don't do things to please, I'm surprised. I even saw DEE MWANGO right in Poland clearing the hens coup. My goodness, I was like, have I ever seen this even in Nyabohanse? Have I? No. So these people do things to please, but they'll always come to camera and say, I don't do things to please people. I just live my life. Which life do you live on your own when you are doing things because in-laws are coming? You are doing things because in-laws are coming, not because that is what you believe in or what you want to do. Okay, so let's check at this this end of the horse running around. They went to check on horses. I was like, will the mother-in-law be using the horse again, or what is happening here? I think it's here.
Guys, this is Max, our horsemanship trainer. Hey, Onyx has grown. Onyx has really grown, right? You didn't find him like that. He's really grown. Ah, yeah. Do 2 more rounds, we see. Shot. Done. Oh my God. When this guy says run, the horse goes like crazy. Wait to remove this one. Remove for me this one, Rosie. Remove for me this one.
I wondered
Looks very
why
dangerous.
Rosho did not repel here.
Or I help you.
She never repelled.
It's a gym. I think it's David Junior who.
It's a gym.
Aye. Aye, let's go, Max. Max is coming with Malaika. Run. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Onyx.
So Maro was actually supporting the guy to keep running around with the horse. But in the other video, now let me just check the specific minute. He checks on Malaika because Malaika has developed a problem in the leg again. And what does he find out? The horse has a stone in the leg, but he does not want to tell the audience because he knows the audience will be so mad at him. Let's just check somewhere here. Where was that? I don't know whether it was at the beginning or at the end. Let me check. But I think it's when I talk about negligence, sometimes some people come and attack me. They tell me, "What are you talking about? There's no negligence here." But this is some sort of negligence because if I know I have animals which require delicate treatment, then I should be ready to offer that. But if I'm not offering, what do we call that? Actually, what do we call that? Yeah, I don't see how I can call it otherwise. I'll simply call it negligence. But when I call it that way, some people come on the channel and they're like, stop calling it that, or mind your business, or keep quiet. I'm like, I'm not born to keep quiet, unfortunately. So let's just check on the horses later on as he's talking to the angle. I think it's here. The new...
Taking care of building the horses. I feel like maybe in future I'll reduce the number of animals I have, especially with the birds, and yeah, so I can focus more on maybe like one thing. But also a farm is like that. You know, when you have a farm or a ranch, you want things like this to be running. Kukuru kakara, that one over there. So, all right. I want to take you up there first before I want to take you to the...
Yeah, he plans to reduce the number of some animals later in life. I'm like, reduce the number of horses because you have not really become an expert in that. You would rather just take care of the rest like cows, goats, sheep, and maybe pigs. In fact, they are very productive. By the way, in Kenya, if you are doing pig farming, you are one of the richest people. I've ever visited friends who do pig farming and they make lots of money. They make lots of money in this kind of business because people who eat pig, that is, what do we call it anyway? Those who actually honor pigs are so many, yeah? Fekerai says you need to spend money. None of the animals brings money. Yeah, he's spending a lot of money. And he's really hoping that when he begins his safaris or whichever it is, that those animals will be bringing money. I'm like, are you sure? Because at the rate at which he takes care of these animals, I'm not so sure they are going to bring money. Now, look, Rio died. He said he bought it at how many millions? I'm not so sure. Now, he has brought peacocks, male peacocks only. How do you even produce? You know, like personally, when I buy animals, I buy in pairs, male, female, so that they produce. But now how do I bring male in my farm? Like even the ones coming from South Africa, he told us all of them are stallions. What for? Anyway, why am I diverting too much? I just wanted to show the part where now they are checking and they know Malaika has a stone in the leg and he does not want to reveal it in Kiswahili. He's hiding. Let's check on this part.
Happening. This guy has painted.
Other.
See, yesterday I told him I was not happy that he paints and throws. So today he's done at least a recommendable job, you can see. And even the villa now looks different. Yeah, I don't want these young babies grazing. I want this area to be left for the horses to come. Yeah. This will be put in my new farm that I just bought. A new piece of land that I just bought. So you see this area like here, water is drying up. So, but personally I like this water being around. That means there's constant supply of grass. And let's say if there's too many grass here and maybe...
Marwa really wants the place to still remain a swamp. I don't know how safe it is for the horses, because from what I have checked around, when horses stand in water as a watery area, not just even horses, even the rest of the animals, are they really safe? Because infections are prone to happen. These animals will be infected, and of course they can also be affected with the diseases such as pneumonia. You know, pneumonia is not only human. Even animals acquire these kind of diseases. But he just wants to make the horses remain in the watery place. He says that that water is important. It makes the grass continuously be in supply. I'm like, Marwa, you are not serious. Still, you don't seem to be serious at all. Fekerai says he should be selling eggs and chicken,
may not like too much of the
milk, bread, even this big house, nothing is making money. But Marwa talking and begging. Of course, Fekerai, what happens with Marwa? Marwa knows that when he sits on the live stream and asks for people to give that money, when he begs, people give. You know, if people stop or rather reduce the giving, maybe he will now refocus his energy towards the animals. So he's just having those animals as ornamental, mere ornamental. Because personally, I rear geese. And even though geese are more ornamental birds, my geese are producing every time. I supply food, I supply medicine, I have checkups on them. And turkey also, you know. And when they get sick, they are treated, and then I sell the young ones of those, or once they grow up, I sell. And one geese goes at around 3,500 Kenyan shillings. So at least it makes money. When you have, for example, dairy cows, dairy cows are supposed to offer you milk to sell. You know, you sell the milk away and make money. And by the way, if you have like 5 dairy animals, serious ones like Freshan and Jancy and such, you will have a lot of money, because like even the people from companies like Brookside will come to your home to get your milk, you know. If you have a lot of milk currently in Kenya, do you know even avocados, simply people are coming to homes and collecting, and they can collect a whole truck and pay you. So I don't know why Marwa does not do such things. All he does, he wants to teach us that we have to be there to sit and beg and beg. Even if someone assists me, like currently if someone assists me to pay fees for a child or maybe build a house, that should be enough. But then, why should I make it a habit that every time now I have to be ready to sit on a live stream and ask for money? You sit and literally tell people, send something. It's so funny, because now, what kind of picture does he send to us? Like, how do we even trust that YouTube pays? Because if YouTube pays, then you can strongly rely on YouTube. You work, then through your videos, let the money flow. And then use that money. Let us see you saying that YouTube has helped me. And indeed that month, let us not see any kind of crying. Like a problem arises the way it arose. There was this, the solar panels being flown off. And the first thing he does is to run into the rain with a helmet and begin saying, I beg for your help, help please, emergency. I was like, hey, what are you trying to show us? And you have told us earlier that your salary is almost like the president's salary. Do presidents beg? Anyway, let's check on this, because he now is ready. He has said he's now ready to address. He was not ready to address this, but he has decided to address. And what is he addressing? He's actually preparing people that he's going to have a celebration of his birthday for once. Okay? And let's see this. Kato Peter, welcome. Fekerai says, even chicken gets sick. Some people wear masks when dealing with their chicken. And in fact, you have to have an isolated space for chicken. Chicken don't want people to just go there randomly. When people just go to the chicken coop, anyhow, it causes a lot of danger because it spreads diseases easily. Some people are coming from a different farm, maybe out from where they came from. There is an infection, so you are supposed to have an isolated space, and then that space must have rules. Like before people get to your coup, they are supposed even to step in some we call it what, some medicine somewhere before they go in, and also wear masks and special clothes. Actually, a serious farmer, that's what they do. If you are dealing with even cows, you don't just go grazing them anyhow. You are supposed to disinfect a specific area and then take care of your cows and have a specific person to handle them. But here in the villa, I just see him randomly dealing with animals, anyhow walking around, picking ticks on cows, and I'm like, anyway, I hope now that Mr. Lewis is coming and he has said he's changing everything in the home, we are going to see the changes on everything. Okay. Keto Peter, I said hi, also welcome, welcome. And drop your comments on the channel if you have anything you know about what I'm talking about. Fekerai says, yes, he didn't even wait next day to make an assessment of the storm's damage. He never did that. He just took it as an opportunity, and unfortunately he came out to say that it was a blessing in disguise. Unfortunately. And I'm like, if I was the one who is sending him money, then I hear such a statement, I would never again help such a person. There are so many people in Kenya actually who need help, genuine help. Those people who are really on the knees, really down, all over the country, not just Nyabohanse, all over Kenya. We have people I've seen actually, literally someone cannot even afford their life. But for him, solar panels were an emergency. I was like, you already have solar panels and you call it an emergency. Somebody else's house is down and they don't have anyone to bring them on camera, Fekerai says, wow, chickens are complicated. I guess that's why they make us sick. Yeah, chickens are actually very complicated, especially if you do hybrid. I have ever tried this kind of agriculture. It's not easy. And it needs your presence because, especially because I'm away from the rural home, it becomes very complicated to handle it from a distance. Like when you make, I think even I've realized that geese and turkey are easier to manage than chicken. Because chicken, any moment someone maybe makes a mistake, all the chicken, you'll wake up in the morning and you'll have lost even 50 of them. So I even hope that this Matiko project that I had a subscriber promising to start, I just hope that the Gint will make sure they have the right information, or else it's not an easy project. It's not. If it was easy, everybody would just have done it, because like once you have maybe let's say 1 day chicks, like 100, you can easily do that. But now raising them is the problem. So anyway, Marwa came up on this video, and I want us to listen to something here.
I'll be bringing many horses at once in such paddocks. There is a dog there. Then you...
What does cinnamon do for high blood pressure? Let me show you.
Let me
Here
skip
it is.
this
Page
cinnamon.
32.
Oh
This
my
recipe
god.
is
You can even use it to wash yourself. Yeah. People say if people have seen you with bad eyes, that thing can clear it. I don't believe in that, but I've always grown knowing, or here in the village, we've always grown knowing, same plant here. Let's go see what they're doing. From the title of my video, if you're joining this video, you will not understand it. Watch this video from the start. If you're just joining here, watch this video from the start. And I think by tomorrow I'll have opened an Instagram account for it. Then I'll tell you even the names. Yeah, serious job is being done here, guys. One of the things I like about my people is I take care of them. They eat breakfast, lunch, so they actually work without worrying about food. Geoffrey, mambo yanaendaje? Haya, Geoffrey. Geoffrey is working. Construct a house that can take 12 horses. But I believe in the future I may end up actually
Marwa is planning for 12 horses, and in the future
adding another stable here.
he will have another stable. Guys, how do you think about this? What do you think? Will Marwa manage to actually take care of 12 horses? Because he is building a stable for 12 horses. And that is what the workers are doing right there, in preparation for Mr. Lewis and Mrs. Lewis, plus the two in-laws that are coming. Fekere is asking, didn't they give him 2 and he sold? Davy Jr. actually bought him around 9 chicken. And they were just very good size, sizable hens. And what he did, he went selling them. And of course, David Jr. had to retrieve them from the people he had sold to. And it even cost him an eye, black eye. Someone had to beat him up because the David Jr. retrieved the chicken, but the money was not returned. So, in the morning, Matiko actually was attacked and beaten up thoroughly. He had a black eye, and David Jr. now went back to take him to hospital. Then we saw the drama of coming together. Then later on, planting of maize, and then some small rewards, a motorbike taken back, cows taken back, and now the current situation of the subscriber. So even yesterday when I did a reaction, I said, I don't know whether Matiko really will take care of this chicken or be stealing from himself and selling. Because he's not also pure. He's not clean. Matiko is not clean. Even as they blame liquor, I don't think it's only liquor. He seems to be unreasonable and irresponsible at some point. He just wants to be carried along. Yet when he does a mistake, he's not even yet ready to say very much sorry. He talks as if he deserves it, So Matiko is actually, I don't know, when they bring these 100 chicks, will he really take care of them? Or he will just feel like he doesn't have to work on the chicken? Because chicken are tasking. And I want to take you to Poland with DEE MWANGO cleaning the coup so that you can understand what I mean here. I saw DEE MWANGO cleaning the chicken coup in Poland. I was like, hey, things can change. She's making content indeed. She's competing this lady. There is a Luya lady in Germany. So in this video, guys, the script by DEE MWANGO is running fast. And I saw what she was doing here. I was like, Matiko, can you see what your sister is doing back in Poland? I saw this one here. Let me just get to it. I don't want to...
Okay, guys, finally it's time to feed the chicken.
So she fed the chicken.
So much bread here.
And the chicken in Poland feed on bread.
And let's feed the chicken. The chicken are getting scared because of... It's like, you want to eat bread? You don't want to eat bread. Okay, let's go feed the chicken. Maybe I'll leave you out because they get scared of you. So please stay outside. Yes. They look so beautiful. Purely chicken, no any other. You want to come? No, the chicken are afraid of you, please. I'm trying to set the camera somewhere.
My goodness. So I saw DEE MWANGO in the chicken coop trying to clean around, and the junkyard is so full of everything. I was like, here, even a snake can be around, guys. So she's feeding bread. She's feeding the chicken with bread. I'm like, hey, Poland full of bread, so we don't feed chicken with the normal food, but we have to feed them with bread. So is this the bread she was telling us she's going to make so that we reactors, we keep eating breadcrumbs? Here we are. My goodness. So she's here watching us and telling us, I am feeding chicken. I am feeding chicken on bread.
Dog is making them. The dog is making them nervous.
Content is contenting. And so she went further to actually do the cleaning of the chicken coop. I'm like, yeah, let us watch.
To keep this, I'll be giving them step by step every day.
Oh my God. Did someone see? That bread already has mold. And chicken don't take food that is rotten. Even if it's ugali, you don't feed chicken on rotten food. If you do that, you are creating a problem because they might have so many diseases. We have diseases that are related to actually the food that the animals eat, just like human beings. You are creating room for coccidiosis and among others, and bird flu and among others. Because, you know, that bread, I've seen mold. I'm like, really, DEE MWANGO? You want to feed the chicken, but you want to feed chicken on rotten food? If your mother-in-law approved and gave you a ring, she doesn't know what you did. Because that chicken at that rate, something might happen. If food is rotten, we throw away. We don't give it to other animals because it will cause problems. Like, there is a time I saw a given farmer actually taking the rotten maize and wants to feed the cows. And, you know, when it's totally rotten, like it has mold, you don't give even to the cows because it develops complications. Like they'll have bloat and so many other complications that creates or even lead to death. Animals want clean food just like human beings want. You don't throw food that you can't use to the animals. Just feed them with special food. That is why there is food that you buy or other create. You know, like I wish DEE MWANGO would just learn how to make food for the animals. Like we have chicken mash, we have layers, we have broiler food. She could learn how to make that, and now that this is Poland, she can make that and feed the chicken instead of now picking the rotten food and feeding the chicken. Do fear. Or is it Biko? Anyway, let's see here. She's here cleaning the coop. I'm like, hey, things change. When I go to Poland, I should be cleaning the chicken coop now. Here we are. So she fed the chicks. The chicks did not eat the bread because it's not the normal food they eat possibly. And the food, the bread itself, some of it is already has mold. I saw that clearly, and you saw that. You can also go check on her video. The video she wrote, what a surprise. I didn't see it coming. Okay, so let's look at this.
Anyway, I leave these ones here. And then I'm looking for somewhere to place my camera. Maybe this spot. Right there. Right there.
Desperation of the highest order. Okay.
Hey, the spade here has some swag.
A swag indeed. Buy another one.
Spade, guys. Hey, I've never seen a spade with such a handle. This is a spade, and then it has this handle at the back.
You've never seen such, really?
But I guess it's so useful. It comes
Wow.
with it because look. Oh, they're so sticky. They're not even. Wish I had that pen.
My goodness. So DEE MWANGO was there in the coop cleaning everything, and that place seems to have been so dirty. It has not been cleaned for generations, but because she has to get the ring, why not? or because she has gotten the ring, why not? I was like, hey, I can't be this desperate. My sister, this desperation is of the highest order, because back at home, they have people working in the farm, even Concrat's mom farm. I've never seen DEE MWANGO attending to the chicken in Concrat's mom compound. But all the way you book a plane, you travel all the way to Poland, you are someone who says, I live soft, soft life. Now, finally, it's no longer soft, soft life, it is hard life. You have to actually strain your muscles and pick the spade, and the next day we'll be seeing her in the farm. She's even saying, I wish there was a jembe here. I was like, okay. So mgeni siku ya tatu imefika, go to the farm and do the digging, or what are you trying to say? So she kept straining and straining, cleaning and cleaning alone. I was like, where is the boyfriend? Now that at least the Muzungu boyfriend is here, he could be assisting in this, because for them, DEE MWANGO said for them, they always assist. Anyway, she went on to strain and strain like this. I was like, yeah, I can't. This one is just too much. Yeah, cleanliness is next to godliness, but then, at this rate, no. At this rate, no. You are cleaning the coo, you are feeding the chicken, at the same time you are the one to cook, you have to come around and do this. Yeah, in Africa we do some tasks, but then, if it is our duty. But now here, I can guess, she's gone to the in-laws. Should she all have to do all this to embrace? What is the meaning of this?
Okay, he always brings us eggs and all that, so just helping to clean is not too much to ask for.
Really?
Let me ask where they throw it, you know? After all, he's so kind. He always brings us eggs and all that, so just helping to clean is not too much to ask for. Let me ask where they throw it, you know? So, getting ready for real winter. So you have to do this pretty early, or else if you go buy it, you'll spend so much dollars. You know, I think here wood is more expensive than back home in Africa. There are so many rules. Even for you to get it, you have to ask for permission. Ooh, look at that. I don't know the essence of this one, so maybe this was to bring the bricks home. I don't know. Yeah, but this is very active.
Okay.
Very active. Just the dance farm as we do with the djembes, you know. No, different. So I wanna get some wood for heating. Okay, I guess the lighting is not so super, but here
In darkness.
get some wood. This. Not yet full. Have to fill it up.
Nie, te wiśnie są w słoiku w piwnicy, ja je przyniosę.
Wow, I have the best mamo. Guess what? Pierogi.
Pierożki.
Wow, I have the best mom. Guess what? Pierogi. So, of course, the best mom has to do something, and the best mom had to offer a ring, all right? The unexpected, a surprise. So, pierogi is on the table after the daughter-in-law has been doing the thorough cleaning of the tuku. And she says they always bring us eggs. I thought this was the father-in-law's school, but it is the uncle's school. I'm like, hey, girl, you are going extra mile. Keep it up.
This is a real thing
To takie słonie to inne.
and different than the both ones.
Okay, sit here.
Jedzcie.
Alright, guys, we are been so much fun. We were cooking as they eat, cook as they eat. I decided to use the aluminum foil so that they keep warm. Okay, which is still allowed anyways. How to make it, okay? So they're gonna try the last one.
So she was cooking chapatis as they eat, cooking as they eat, cooking as they eat in the squeezed kitchen, and then when she came out, of course, the surprise was here. Ah! Let's watch this.
Dla ciebie, spróbuj.
Huh?
Zobacz.
Would that be for you? Try.
It's not mine. She wanna give me, or she's asking if it's
Chce
mine?
jej dać?
Chcę jej dać.
I wanna give her.
Oh, she wants to give me.
Chcę ci dać,
Chodź, mama.
tylko czy będzie dobry taki sama
I
sama.
said yes.
Sama
Okay. I put it by okay.
sama włóż sobie.
Okay.
Czy będzie ci pasował na któryś palec?
Looks so cute. I don't know where to put it. Here.
Pasuje ci?
Baby, translate.
It fits?
Yeah, very perfectly.
Jest twój
It's yours.
prezent.
She's the best. She gave me a perfect jewelry ring.
Uważaj na Icka.
Dziękuję, mamo.
Proszę,
I
kochanie.
love it. It looks so beautiful. Wow. If I just joke and just say I said yes, people will go crazy.
What
You'll
for?
do it.
I will do it. Yes, surprise.
All right, so the script is moving very fast. She's like, okay, I wish it was Petero giving me this ring. Why the mother-in-law? She doesn't understand why. And so Petero is here saying, yeah, tell them that, because he understands her desperation. He's like, yeah, go on and tell them that. And she's like, yeah, surprise. Let me show them that I have the ring, finally. And I'm like, okay. So Petero knows your desperation. And if you want even to go to camera and say you have said yes, no problem. Go ahead, sister. Go and say it. Because if, of course, it's just like being given a necklace. Because if my mother-in-law gave me a necklace or a ring, it doesn't really mean much. Until maybe the son gives me the ring, it doesn't mean a lot. It doesn't, you know. How many rings do we have in our maybe drawers? We don't use it. So if a girl comes around and we give, what does it mean? It doesn't mean a lot. Unless it is a script, maybe somewhere you decided that this would happen. And my sister, the chapati is burning up. Okay? The chapati is burning up as the marriage script is running.
Okay, so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. She's the best.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys see me with this,
Mm.
I hope you'll all remember.
To all senior
We may not
ladies,
remember.
printable chair yoga workout is now for
Okay. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of jewelry as such. I only
Really?
have necklaces and my neck. One that I just live with it. I don't take it out, you know, like the infinity one that I have. But this one, because it's a gift, I'll always have it.
Always have it, okay?
So
Until
what do you
Petero
think about
engages you. How soon?
it? You, the cameraman, what do you think about it? Cameraman, what do you think about it?
You prefer rubies or
Yeah, rubies are
which
nice.
stones?
Rubies are nice. I have a sapphire with me, and but the best emeralds are still beautiful.
This? Yeah. The difference is
So that came at the end of the video as she was celebrating the ring. And she had to actually call her video, what a surprise, with the entire thing showing as if she's being engaged. But it was a gift from...
One of our own, okay? An African sister from Nigeria. Can do.
anybody can write.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody can write.
So if you're watching and maybe you're single, I hope you're getting tips here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Me, I just sent her and left. And as at that time, I told me even my phone because I had the
the app already in my phone. But then I don't know if it was hacked. I ended up seeing only women. Oh, so I could not use the app again. But the day I decided to use the company phone, I was working there. I was the only person that had access to the phone. So I used it to download the app. And then I saw him. I just sent hi to him. And he came with, if you're here to ask me for money, you're at the wrong place. If you're here, if you're here to ask me for money, you must have had enough. Me, I could have scared him and said, yes, send me some in fact.
Yeah, so DeeMWANGO was actually another day she met this Nigerian sister in Poland, and they were relating and sharing how they met their lovers. And the girl said that she met the lover, and the lover did not want to dash money because according to him, even women should dash money. What is your thought about this?
So somebody, so the person can pay you at the wrong place. I was like, hello, who told you that's what I'm here for? Wow, that's alone. Yeah. And so that alone was like, okay, this person is interesting because the people I used to see in the past were people that actually ask you for those kind of pictures, and I'll block them.
Remember the time when we shared phone?
Yeah. I'll tell you guys.
Oh, you remember?
I remember everything.
Okay.
So because I was at work when I downloaded it, I just dropped my phone number. I told them, listen, I'm not here for that. If you're interested in talking or whatever, this is my number. This is not my phone. I need to log out. I'm at work. I dropped the number and left. So I didn't expect him to. And also, what?
I'm laughing because I said to you.
I don't want to really talk a lot about that video, but what came out in that video is that Petero was actually suggesting that women should bring more money to the men and that they should be doing development as they pamper them. And I was like, DeeMWANGO, so you are going to actually now use your YouTube money here, okay? Yeah, so that was dropped here.
For this time, I see what do it before my father, right? And yes.
You always say I look like his dad.
No, not look. But do it something, suggestion or something.
Every time.
Every time, yeah. Not stop, but you do it.
I say you always say all the time, yeah. That's
I
right.
like that about her. And sometimes, Father, excuse me.
You ask me, Father, is it you? I say yes. So I now sent him the video.
My father gave me joke and sent me this
Videos. No, Father did him joke prank and sent me to him. So video. So and he would sometimes keep it and his stomach would be like this. I'd be like, he has a big stomach. And then when I saw him in real life, I was like, no, not bad. It's not so, and him too. It was when he saw me.
But wait, for a moment, like, was something to do with age like a big thing to you?
For me, it was nothing.
When he was like, oh, I'm old and all that.
I think he was preparing my mind for me to think that he's much older, so that when I see him, I was like,
So DeeMWANGO is actually watching on aspects of age, aspects of body size, aspects of culture. I'm like, hey, and today the bread on her bread, she's indeed preparing for this, okay? So the marriage script is moving very fast, so she has adopted to the food and the lifestyle in Poland. If she can clean the chicken coop, she can actually cook in the kitchen. She is there doing everything, ready for everything in Poland. I can see she's actually ready for the moment of marriage in Poland. Sister, I think I saw the last time DeeMWANGO was doing a video with her brother, and she said that Marwa had warned her that there is an age where you reach and it's a danger zone. A danger zone where you are supposed to be married real quick. And she said it. I'm like, now finally she wants to settle. So we should not expect anything less, anything more. Yeah? So she's here actually finding out on how to cope with Poland. Why not?
But you don't do cows, yeah?
we don't do cows in Nigeria, but there are other rights we do.
More money.
Money, mostly money,
Money for wedding and money for family. Because when parents come back, when leaves, do it for neighbor, like small party.
Another party?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was, and then we.
You must be prepared for two.
Okay, I don't know if it's the same tribe, but I
And then
know
a man
Nigeria.
pays for two.
Baby, please, I'm doing. It's not a general conversation. It's a
Like in Kenya, I hear you must have 20 cow and...
Is it 20 or 7 cows?
Depends how you negotiate.
Ah, okay.
What's the number, baby?
Now Bianca wanna continue the interview.
No, what's the number? What's the number you know?
20.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Because she's the last one. She's,
You're the last cow.
Not really the lifestyle,
they
but the
set a
last
big price for her. They have set a big
Really? How true is this, guys? Let me know. Is it true that in Kenya, if you're the last born, then they set the cows at 20? In our home, all of us have gone to school, most of us up to university, others to colleges. And the standard level of the cows are supposed to be 12. But my father wouldn't actually force somebody to give all that. And dowry in Africa is never paid fully. You keep paying in bits. You can pay maybe 10 or 5 or 7. And also times have changed. You can't really, you've seen like a kote. Liquid tu kidogo, kama vijiko viwili ama kijiko na nusu. Yeah, so I am wondering that DEE MWANGO has actually made these people in Poland believe that in Africa or in Kenya, people pay 20 cows. Really? That is not true, because it depends with homes. I've seen a kote giving away her daughters without any cows. So who said that cows are supposed to be 20? Because I don't understand that mathematics, but she is really running the script first. I'm like, anyway, you'll be the one who is said to pay that, so no problem. Of course, you have so much moolah, you will be contributing towards that. And you are not eating. What is happening? So she's there giving the script about 20 cows, and I'm like, 20 cows, did you say? Petero, so you are ready to give 20 cows? All right. I saw the other day Masibo saying that now finally the dowry will be paid back. They are going to return dowry to Kohera so that he lives alone. Congrats, mom. I'm like, hey, wow, what a script. So she is here talking about 20 cows in Kenya, and I've seen people who have been paid for 2 cows, others 4, others 6, others, and the agreement with the parents most times maybe goes to 10 or 12, but you cannot pay all that once because it will really stall a lot. The economy times are so harsh, and it's very brutal to actually say it, and someone has to pay 20 cows before a wedding. 1 cow currently in Kenya is going at 25,000, some even more. How would you now say that someone has to pay 20 cows before the wedding happens? And the wedding itself is costly, and so many other expenses. The parents, that will not be the end of relationship. People must spend more. Anyway, it is their discussion. Let me spare it for them. It's not my discussion, because I've seen in my home, we have a lot of sisters. I'm one of the girls, and my dowry was not 20. And even though the agreement was there, it cannot get to 20. And I've gone up to university. I am very productive. At the same time, very intelligent. And I'm also making money. Not so much, but I'm making it. Anyway, it is what it is.
We are 4. My elder sister is married with kids. Then my brother has a baby and a wife. Then me. Then we have a little brother. Yeah. He's our last.
Yeah, I'm actually last in the whole family.
Yeah.
We are like...
But you have how many? 20 brothers?
How did you feel about the dowry? Because here in Europe it doesn't exist. Now you have to do it.
That's
Did
why
you feel weird about it, or how?
about spending money and paying money for parents.
No, not for me first.
It's not like paying. Yeah,
No.
it's not paying.
First, when I did that, I'd be a bit, strange, I feel,
Yeah.
But later, I understand because this is, different, country.
Exactly.
I don't feel like when you're grown, you're not supposed to be getting money from your parents. But he's not.
Me, if I had rich parents, I could check,
He's one first. We always run away and she'll come and catch us.
Yeah? So for me, I prefer Gigi. So yeah, and then we got married and then from the place. So and now what you want immediately, like it's like that. Sorry to say, but that's how it is. Yeah, like it. And I don't like that. I would like it to be like, let's have a system that works. If you need this, this is the procedure, and you get it within this time. But I don't know. I like it, you know. I like it when in Abuja. We go in the party, you know, and big street. Go there and ask them what is wrong. But then before
Balero mi się podoba, więc później to szacunku tak bardzo nie ma.
and he was at the airport waiting for with the big yeah, big.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Simple life.
Simple life, yeah, and easy. Yeah, thank you.
So they are preparing a DEE MWANGO for simple life. According to them, just have a simple life. And anyway, so people are there on her comment section telling her that they are going to support their interracial relationship. I'm like, okay, go ahead and pay the 20 cows. Some are saying I was captivated. Some saying I love the couple. They love each other. Others are like, Dee, you are a right woman, need to be happy. Others are like in Kenya, 20 cows for bride price is not a tradition of all tribes. True. This is what I said. It's not. It is not a tradition for all tribes. And again, with the current times, things have changed. Some families are just preferring maybe few cows, like even 2 Asian and Frisian cows. Then you give some money to sustain the family. You don't have to actually go ahead and pay 20 cows, because even where is land for that? Where is land? Because even when they were paying my bride price, they wanted to take almost 10 cows because they had agreed they are supposed to be 12. And when they wanted to take 12 cows, I asked them, the kind of cows we are buying are very, exotic, Frisian, Asian, Gansi, and they were about 5 of them. So I told them, take 5, then give some money, then have an agreement to finish the rest, because we have other things to proceed, because life is not about dowry alone. There's so much that has to happen in between. And again, when you're staying together, things are, you have so much to do. So you don't have just to focus entirely on bride price and forget about other things. Parents need a better life, health schemes, and what have you. So I don't actually agree with the aspect of 20 cows, but DEE MWANGO is actually pressing for that, and let it be. Her mother was actually received 16 cows, and currently I think Kohera has kept asking for them. I don't know whether Condad paid the same number of cows to remarry. I don't know. Someone is saying, tell that Nigeria sister that challenges she went through at the airport when coming to Poland to join her husband was normal, because it was her first time to travel to Poland. I also went through the same 20 years ago. Okay. So the challenges, already DEE MWANGO has overcome that with the Poles command. All right, so let's hope for the best. Let's hope that she'll not skip again to another and another and another, because as she already said, the red flags are hanging, and no wonder she's excited about that ring. At first, in fact, I thought it was an engagement ring, only to realize it was a gift from the mother-in-law, just picked from the bedroom and brought to the sitting room. And as we go back to the story of Matiko. I'm just, I won't show any tickets. Maybe I may not, but I need to, because some people are asking some questions at some point. So we are supposed to check on Gintu. And I'm just like, normally, in Nyabohanze, like, we have boundaries. People have specifically had to draw boundaries. But let's check on this video that we had from Gintu. Gintu came up with this video after the subscriber, the fanatic of Davy Jr., called him and promised to help Matiko. Since then, he is back to back with that family. So yesterday he created a video saying no turning back. Now, not yesterday, the other day, but yesterday he did a video called Injunction, The lady had asked that there is injunction that is supposed to be placed on Davy Jr. so that if he's going to make any video on Matiko, he will have to pay Matiko. So Gintu moved very fast. He already went for the injunction, and Matiko and the family had to go for shopping. I'm like, hey, people in Nyabohanze, don't cease to surprise us. Matiko has been assisted, even if it's little. Also, Matiko's mother has been helped, but at the end of it, they just slap each other in the face like this. Anyway, let's check here.
Very meticulous here, and everybody should be shining. Wakati ujitafutie basi.
Simeiva nani?
Wakati ujitafutie basi zako. Tafuta wewe unataka iwe mpaka koti vile unataka tuendelee na kazi. Si ndio? So tafutia basi mzee wakati huo. Mzee chakua sasa ni kubera ngani? Kitu kama hii. Exactly. Iko sawa? Iko sawa. Safi. Wagwan. Fantastic. Yeah. So you're going to be grooming, and we're going to be getting the best attires that are trending right now, which is the best with Matiko.
The best attires that are trending for Matiko. Hey, Matiko and family. Finally, they are all here smiling, but I'm saying I hope you'll stop liquor. Because the liquor business also, as far as we are defending or talking about this, no.
How do you see this one? Yes. Exactly. You have done what is called a little bit squeezing it.
So Matiko and the father was on a shopping spree. Finally, after one of the fanatic from Davy Jr. comes to Gintu's channel and does this. And Matiko said, you the hater, if you don't like me, just shut up. But the person will not shut up. She said she doesn't have much money, but she'll do what she wants for Matiko's family. So she's here actually enhancing shopping through Gintu.
Now is your time.
Okay. And my question is just that, do we have any war that is being created in Nyabohanze through those subscribers that keep watching, through these teams that we keep seeing? Because I'm trying to understand, I'm like, there is something here. There is something I can't understand, you know?
Spicy area. Spicy. Yeah. Maende atuambia aende tuende, si ndio? Exactly. So if we cannot go, it has to tell us. If it doesn't go, we go with Matiko, do some 2-3 shopping, because Matiko is already cladding here and everything is so fantastic. So you can just make sure that everything is coming out. So I understand. There are so many people are just talking about Ogintu. This kind of ABC Labs I've received so many phone calls, and I can say it as a fact. And this kind of the phone calls, they're coming talking about, oh, Gintu, leave this kind of the family alone. What I'm going to be asking is, was it your own family? Because here we have to understand, we are the people at the grassroots. And we elaborated what made people to come and also rescue them. Because somebody is talking about, I've been helping them. What are we taking? What are we seeing that we're talking about to have ever helped? And that is what we're talking about. We're going to be changing the lives here.
All right, guys. When I look at this, I'm like, hey, people save me. If you give me the ability to help people in my community, let me just help in the way that can change them to actually change their lives, so that I don't make them slaves, you know? I don't make them slaves and always maybe turn left and right. Because I look at these people and I know equally most of them are looking for views. Let's just see. I'm hoping that indeed what Gintu has promised through that, maybe that subscriber has promised. Let me hope that they are actually going to build the house that we will see, and they are also going to raise that project of chicken that we can see, so that we don't keep having this back forth. You know, it's always good to help someone to stand and let them run on their own. But if you keep helping someone from A to Z, it's not good. Not good. If I buy you food today, I've not helped you. But if I open for you a business, I've helped you, because you'll start running your own life. But if I buy you shopping every month, that is not enough. I don't think so. It looks like it wants to rain. I should be checking on clothes. Yeah. Go check, Teresa, whether it's raining out there.
Body's dignity or anything. We are here to make it happen. So
okay.
This kind of the fact. Here a bit and
So, Gintu went on the shopping spree, and he said, it's not raining. Okay.
As Matiko gonna be looking forward to bring a wife, I think now gonna be matching very meticulous. Even me gonna be coming here. I buy something, so I'm gonna be the spokesperson to make sure that Matiko gonna be getting somebody who is very meticulous. And also we shall need to know the rights of Matiko and the other person from the other hand, and also the father should be there grooming very meticulous, talking about this is my dad, even you can just be so fantastic, and whenever you're going to be introducing your father. It's a bit crazy.
I'm looking at Matiko smiling, I'm like, hey, you people in Yabohanze. Anyway,
you look very wagwan. Wagwan, exactly. Everything is very good? I am fine. Thank you. So, let me get the mom to the shopping. Actually, peleke mama shopping in Narudi. Thank you. Thank you. Narudi, kulinga ndi. Hai, kulinga. Unasumbuka. Gintu. Okay. So we are now getting back to, and it has been a very fantastic. Exactly. Yeah, that's the best.
My goodness.
Yeah, your brother is here. Asante sana, sio?
Tunasema moja moja. Anafaa kupika yote pamoja alafu akate. Tunakatia mtu tukimpakulia. Guy.
Anajua hivi anaweka moja moja.
No. We don't do that. You cook together, then we cut. T. Let me finish my video, please. Baby. Okay, so Gintu is here reassuring the family that he will do whatever, but the old lady seems to be asking money for liquor. Look at this. Look at that. What is he asking for?
Yeah, tomorrow I will do it. Make sure that we're going to be paid for that one. Talking about the cladding is so meticulous, eh? Yeah.
The new wife is coming in the family, so Gintu has decided to do shopping spree at the same time, dress them up so that when she comes, everything is in place. But remember, Davy Jr. is so annoyed. Davy Jr. had to drop a video, and I think somehow he has a right to be annoyed. Not that I'm saying I'm defending him, but you can imagine that you have always been walking around with someone you think they can't understand, they can't actually come up to attack you, but something happens, and from nowhere, you have nothing to appreciate from whatever happens. So Davy Jr. is annoyed, and look at what he did.
I just want to show her, like, look, what is she doing? Because she's a grown-up lady, and I don't actually know a bando. Video.
So Davy Jr. actually has started a war against not Matiko but Gintu. He is closely watching Gintu and is coming to attack this family and ask them whether they have sense. And on his videos he says, the part you all miss, the ungrateful. Hey, wonders will never end. Wonders will never end.
Kila mtu anashanga, nini mama shida? Nini shida? Kama mnitaki tu niambie mimi nifanye vitu zangu mbali. Na si eti ninajiletanga hapa. Sio mimi. Ni kwa sababu kuna mwanamke mwenye alipiga simu. Mwanamke mwenye alipiga simu. Kwa sababu nyinyi ni majirani wao. Alikuwa anasema hayo maneno yote venye huwa anafanya maneno. Mwanamke yupi? Tunapewa mtu kitu alafu unamtoa. Sio mimi. Kwa hivyo mwanamke yupi? Kutoka wapi? Now even haters from abroad, they are calling her just to tell her pure madness. That's what she's telling her. She's trying to open up here. She's saying someone from abroad called her. Now even people from abroad.
Davy Jr. is pretending not to understand the script, and all of us, even reactors, we know. The caller called on Gintu's video. Why haven't you watched before you came to attack them? And even why would you attack? You keep off, because we are tired with these shenanigans. We are tired. Why are you playing left, right, you people? This is just too much. So that people have to be slaves and begging and saying, it's not me who said, it's not me who called, it's not me who said. What is this? After all, David Jr., did you not take the cows that you get given to Godfrey? Did you not take the motorcycle? You took them back, because if you wanted them to remain in the family, you would have actually stored with maybe this lady. But you decided to take them away and hand them over to somebody else. So you are saying that you now want to focus on your things, but you already spelled that earlier. You said that you are not going to focus on this guy anymore. You know, I don't understand these guys. I'm just seeing that is a drama and drama.
With their own problems. Please leave me alone. I'm just a young kid who is trying to put my life together. Mbona mama watu wa kukosanisha na majirani? Wakati ule nilikuwa nanunua mashamba. Unakumbuka ukikataa hiyo pesa hapa mzee venye aliongea? Unakumbuka hiyo siku? Na ni kwa sababu ya hao watu kukuchonganisha. Sijui kama unakumbuka vizuri. Mimi nakumbuka. Ulikuwa kwa sababu ya hao watu kutoka ngambo huko wanakuja kukuchonganisha. Mzee alikwambia aje? Mama, kama singekuwa na upendo na nyinyi kwa hii familia, ningekuwa nafanya
Hey, so David Jr., I don't know what exactly David Jr. is trying to do here. But David Jr. is actually trying to fool these people, or maybe, I don't know, whatever his intention is. He's actually trying to clean his name back in the family. And maybe he wants this other person who is ready to sponsor to hear what this lady will say and then back off. And the lady is not using her brains. If it was me, I would just keep quiet. But she's defending herself. She's saying that lady said it. And yet, the truth is, David Jr. has picked some things that he has given to this family through subscribers and taken them away. It is evident, we have seen on his videos. And if he believes these things came because of his influence and he should take, no problem. Let him take and go away. Why is he coming back again to say that the callers or the people from abroad are the ones causing problems? Because the problems, these people from abroad are not around here. When David Jr. comes to recollect this, he's not even instructed. When he recollected the motorbike, even though Matiko is not fully correct in actually drinking and not going to work. But when now he blames the people from abroad and sponsors, I think that is wrong, because they are never here. When he decides to recollect cows, even those donors are never there. He normally informs them after he has recollected. How can you even collect a motorbike, a bike, small bike of a child, because you are no longer in terms? I don't think that's right. And I've talked about this and this for a long time. If you give someone a gift, if they decide to misuse, let them misuse. Just stop connecting with them. But don't pick it and give to someone else. It will create problems in a village for no reason. We know villages. We know how village people now behave now. In whichever country, I think is all the same. You give this one something and take it back and give to another, it will create a lot of enmity, and that's clear. Okay? But I don't know.
hizi vitu zote. Hizi vitu kwanga nafanya kupitia kwa kamera. Ndio mtu akiona kama ni ujanja niulize. Kwa sababu hao watu wenye wanawasaidia wanataka kila waone ni ukweli nilifikisha kitu yenye walinituma. Lakini sasa hivi unasema eti chips tunanunulia watoto, pesa yote inatumwa. Pesa kutoka wapi? Sio mimi. Huyo mwanamke ndiye alikuwa akiongea hayo maneno, sio mimi. Kwa hivyo wewe umeamua kusikiza maneno ya wengine wakuharibie tu hivi.
Wanaharibu nini?
Uliona hapa aliongea kwa video. Ulisema kwa video hamtaki kuniona hapa. Uliongea, they said on video they don't want to see me here. I'm asking her.
So why are you here?
Ulisema hutaki kuniona. Nini nimewafanyia kibaya? Kwa hivyo wewe unasikiza watu wenye haujui. Wewe unasikiza watu wenye haujui na huu ni mji wako. Huyo mwanamke alisema kuwa wewe kuna pesa zinatumwa za watoto naenda kwa kununua mandazi. Baada ya kununua watoto chakula cha kukula. Ona hii kamera ina rekodi. Hii kamera ina rekodi. Hii si wananionanga. Matiko's mother, she's saying, money
oh my God.
Sent, I take the money, I go buy even snacks for my guys. Whereas that money is always coming from my pocket. Unaona ile pesa inanunulia watoto, ni pesa yangu. Ndio hii video na record ndio hii naongea. I'm telling her that is my own money. Let her not be misused. That is my own money. Hiyo ni pesa yangu kutoka kwangu. Ni kwa sababu ni ile niko na moyo ya kusaidia watu. Mtoto ako
Now I don't know why Davy is still coming back to this family. If he understands that the family doesn't want them, and his subscribers all across are saying don't relate with them, why is he coming back? I don't know. I don't know.
Super wrong ones. Lakini ni sawa tu, Mungu wa mbinguni anaona. Yani mtoto mdogo mwenye hata elewi chochote yuko shuleni. Hivyo ndiye anafundishwa tabia kama hiyo. Na Jack endelea kukua. Si vizuri mama, si vizuri kabisa mbele ya Mungu. Mimi nakuheshimu na kusalimianga kila wakati. Na sijaiona eti kwa sababu eti mko hivi, sijaidharau mtu yoyote. Tafadhali tata. Sisi tunaheshimiana. Mtu asikutumie vibaya kunichafulia jina. Kwa sababu wakikuja na hizo makamera zao, dunia nzima inaona. Na mnajiaibisha tu bure. Kwa sababu watu wameona nikiwasaidia. Watu wameona. So wengine hata wakijifanya eti sijawasaidia, sijawafanyia kila kitu. Mnajiaibisha bure kwa ulimwengu. I'm trying to tell them guys, they shouldn't be used, to spoil my name or to dirtify life in real time. And guys, I always protect what I have because I have to.
So Davy Jr. is protecting a name here. But if it were me, if people don't want to be helped by me, I would just stop. Why would I go there complaining that they are ruining my name and what have you? And yet the call that was made, all of us had. Why is he even sometimes making the lady look like she's the one who said, even if she said, you let them be. Anyway, let's come to an end of our video and I make preparations to do a political reaction. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Let's have our moment of lunch.